action. Like, let's say he immediately was like, stop posting these pictures, don't do it, stop putting it around. Like, I completely understand because it's not new for him, you know?
I personally, I have been enjoying, however, the memes of his entire crime was telling people to have more sex. That's why they killed him. This poor man.
Well, why don't we find them a way to get like products to help with sex and get them at cheap, affordable prices? Please. How about that? Because here's the fun thing. Here's a little actual quiz. Our second sponsor of this episode is Adam and Eve, but our first episode sponsor is Honey. So we literally have a 1-2 combo coming up on how you can save money getting some sex shit. And I just think that's perfect. It's perfect. It's amazing. But we're going to start with Honey because today's episode is sponsored by PayPal Honey. I mean, look, everyone shops online. Who still goes to brick and mortar stores for something specific? I think they just exist to browse in now. You know what I mean? Like, if I want something, I will just get it online. The only time I'm ever in a actual like real place is to just look at stuff.
It's when you want some company. No, I think people go there to be less lonely. You're not lonely, are you, person at home?
If you,
use Honey.
There's a million reasons to go to a store that has nothing to do with shopping, and they're all bad. Like, oh, I'm bored. Oh, I'm lonely. Oh, I don't know what I want. I'm indecisive. That's not you. You out there listening, that is not you. You know what you want, you know how to get it, and you're smart about saving money on it. And that's why you use Honey. All you have to do is install Honey, and then watch as this little thing drops down during your checkout on whatever website you happen to be on. Like, they seriously cover 30,000 stores online. And then in a few seconds, it's going to search for coupon codes online. And you just find a working code and watch your prices drop. It's super easy. You can even save money on food. Like pizza. I got some delivery a while ago and I was like, oh, hey, Honey, what are you doing there? And Honey was like, hey, I'm going to save you some money on this. And I was actually genuinely surprised because I didn't think that they would save you money on food. But they do. Because Honey has coupon codes for absolutely anything that you can order online. If you don't already have Honey, you could straight up be missing out on savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds, and by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting the podcast. I'd never recommend something I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/official. That's joinhoney.com/official. And I just went, it is free. And I just went on a tirade of things that you could buy online and how we want people to have sex, because sex is also free and it's fun, and like, you should just do it. It's pretty great, and you can buy things. Self-sex? You can buy things with Honey and save some money on them, or you can buy things through Adam and Eve, and probably get some good deals and things here and there. Adam and Eve is an adult website superstore with all sorts of goodies and Pokeballs and Prodables, and like, this thing's purple and that thing's as big as your arm, and like, that thing goes upside down. Like, it doesn't matter. If you got a thing that you can envision that might help you get off or, you know, feel like a real adult, well, it's probably going to be on Adam and Eve. And for now, you can get 50% off of one item and free shipping on an entire order in both USA and Canada with Adam and Eve using discount code DEFENSE. You're going to have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Certain exclusions apply. But for the most part, if you go, I could really use a dildo right about now, and you want to get 50% off of that item, well, for the most part, you're going to be able to do that. Or if you say, hey, my fucking penis hasn't gone inside anything unique lately, I want alien pussy, which is a thing, by the way. Again, check that catalog. They got like anything you can imagine. Again, you're going to just go to adamandeve.com. Use code DEFENSE, get 50% off of one item, free shipping. Entire order is going to be US and Canada approved. So if
you're lonely too, Andrew, like from before, that same person who goes to the brick and mortar stores, you can buy a blow-up doll and force conversation on that.
If you're still going outside to buy things for some reason, then Adam and Eve might be the perfect place to change your mind on that terrible decision.
You don't want the humiliation of buying a dildo in person. No. Also, you know, have it delivered to you. The biggest ones.
It's just anonymously. Mean. It's mean to do to the person that you're buying from as well. They don't want that. They want their store empty permanently.
They don't want to watch you buy a dildo. Come on.
That's just mean. Leave them alone. Stop forcing your weird kinks on them.
Anyway, check them out. They've got a huge selection, huge catalog, anything you could imagine. I'm guessing the majority of you listening masturbate, and that's great. Why not improve it? Why not do something new with it?
Who told you?
How dare you?
I've never once done that.
50% off any item, free shipping on the entire order, both USA and Canada. AdamandEve.com, code DEFENSE, DEFENSE, at AdamandEve.com.
Defense?
Yeah.
Why?
How do you spell it?
That's just the code they like.
Huh.
You can defend yourself from having sex with Adam and Eve.
You should spell it because we spelled defense differently in the
I
Queensland.
spelled it already, but I'll do it again. DEFENSE.
Wrong way, but okay.
How do you spell it?
They use an
C.
C, yeah.
C.
What?
C instead of an S.
Ew.
But that's not what you should be using if you want to use the code.
Yeah.
Use a C.
Spell it correctly if you want to use the code.
Spell it the right way.
Yeah. Don't spell it the Weird Jackson way. Spell it correctly.
I think America's the only place that uses an S.
Yeah, our English is actually pretty fucking broken.
Yeah. I don't get that one.
I like the American English better than the, like, putting a U in color. It's just weird.
You're such a fucking kiss ass. How do you spell fence? Like a wooden fence.
What? With a C? That doesn't change depending on country.
No, I know. I'm proving a point. Like, defense is still made up of that word. So why does it suddenly change to an S when it's a defense?
Defense has nothing to do with a fence, does it?
It could. Fences are pretty good defenses, aren't they? That's what the ancient, people use. They use giant walls.
Did you learn
Those
that
are
from
kinda like
Assassin's
fences.
Creed Odyssey?
Yeah, that was a whole arc.
That was the name of the achievement
wall.
you got for 10 gamer score.
Yeah. Walls are defenses too.
Anyway, have sex. Shinzo, rest in peace, I guess. That was his only mission. He only ever wanted to have, for people to have sex.
That's why he was killed?
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows why he was killed. Do we know?
People hated that guy. He had so many people that hated him. I don't really know why, but he was really not liked.
He was very he was very split down the middle. You either loved Abe or you hated him.
Yeah. Wait, is that a Twitter thing, like a Western Twitter thing where anyone who dies, they say,
he was a very
bipolar,
very bipolar politician. People either loved him or they absolutely hated him.
Yeah, but I get what Jackson is saying, because on Western Twitter it was like, oh, this guy, I hope he burns in hell. It's like, yeah, you're not Japanese. What the fuck are you even talking about? You don't know this person.
No, like in Japan, he had a lot of people that didn't like him. I was reading about it. Like,
Really?
yeah, I guess.
Charlie was just casually reading Japan Times in Japanese, picking all of it
just
up.
Google translating it.
I would be confident enough to say that he had at least one person who really hated him.
Yeah, I mean every politician on that scale is going to have like fanatical haters, no matter how popular they are.
Yeah, but what's even the point? He wasn't even the prime minister. He was the ex-prime minister. Like,
He's just a speaker. He was just a speaker.
Yeah, so why bother, right? I have to give the Japanese this, though. When they assassinate people, they do it in fucking style. Look up the previous assassin. His name was Otoya Yamaguchi, and he did it with a fucking short sword.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that photo is one of the most iconic, because he took out this... there was this, like, weasel communist, and he fucking killed him with a short sword, and he was only 17. He threw out his entire life for this assassination. And I believe, if I remember correctly, he then